All right, there's no perfect way to do this video. I've been setting up this camera for like half an hour more because I'm procrastinating. Because I'm documenting my journey right now through this current breakup, and it's unlike anything I've ever been through. And I'm a veteran. I've been around, and I've been through breakups and heartbreaks and all of that. Nothing like this, where you're dealing, usually you're dealing with some kind of emotion, you're dealing with some kind of pain, you're dealing with, something that, it just didn't work out in whatever relationship. And that's been my thing in the past is just being, I think both sides need to become strong and walk away from a situation if it's not beneficial. But this has been a lot different just because, and maybe I was naive and into thinking that I was in control, and that's what I'm realizing now, that I've never been under control of anything. And that's the scary part, where I'm like, okay, you start realizing things, and then you start time traveling, which is not probably good in your mind, time traveling to the past and reliving situations and realizing things. You're like, oh, okay, I thought this, but knowing what I know now, that easily could not be the case. And today's been a bad day. It's been a bad day. I want to be honest here in my journal, in this journey of how I feel. And I felt good at times, really good at times. I felt bad at times, sad, angry, disappointed, all the emotions, of grief and all of that. Your mind starts playing tricks on you and a million things. But today, I think, is a little worse because, for a while, she's, my ex has been just kind of talking mess about me, right, to everybody. Uh, my family, her family, anybody she could get her anybody that lend her an ear, she's gonna give you an earful of how she's my victim of my actions, right? That's fine. Don't really care. I do, but you know what I mean. Like I continue moving forward. Like I don't let it affect me. And there's people coming to me. It's like, hey, she's saying this, and she's saying that you're out in the streets and you're drunk and you're out there doing drugs and you're out there with women and all these stories that I know, obviously they're a lie. So I don't really pay attention to them like that in a detail until I realize something. I'm being set up, right? Because now my mind is like, well, why is she just so hard up in destroying my reputation when I don't talk bad about her at all to anybody. I have no need to put someone down in order for me to come up. If there are things I got to work on, I'll work on them myself and become better. I don't need to put someone else down, especially the mother of my kids and all that. So, but then I was like, why? And I didn't feel like it was from a place of pain. Then I started realizing she's making a move for my kids. She's making that move. And now I stop thinking with my heart and start thinking with my mind. And I'm not thinking um, emotionally. I'm thinking rationally. Like, what is the rationale behind this kind of character assassination, this kind of reputation, the destruction derby that she's on? And I realized, you know what? If this ever comes into play in a court of law, I am bound to lose because she's setting it up. and I'm being dumb by thinking it's all emotions when really this is a really hardcore move. So I decided that I needed to step back the fight, right? And it's like I still wouldn't attack her or anything like that, but I need to defend my reputation, and I need to let her know that I know the move, because once you start dealing with the kids, that's why it's been a bad day, because I'm like, man, she could put me in a situation where I can lose this contact with my children, and moms as it is, mothers, they have a little bit of an advantage, and that's okay. I think they should, but when you're a father and you get blindsided, because I don't know what other moves she's making, but I've talked to members of my family, and then they're like, yeah, she's saying this, and that. I'm like, okay. And then I talked to other people that are related to her family, and they're telling me the same thing, like, yo, you gotta watch out. She's saying this, and that. And these are people that are on her end, her family, so when they're telling me to watch out, and that goes against their family member, I know it's serious. So that's when I started realizing, I gotta defend my reputation, because I work so much, it's all I do. I'm not out there partying, I'm not there out there drinking, drugs, none of that. And actually, I didn't even like drinking when I'm in a bad place. Never in my life. I mean, I was in the Navy. I run alcohol all my life, and I drink to celebrate. I don't like the feeling of drinking to, maneuver emotions or anything like that. It's not a thing that I like. So, and she knows this, and I was just wondering, like, why is she like attacking that? But I see it, and maybe I hope to be wrong, but most likely it's a setup, and I gotta let it be known that, yeah, I'm going to defend myself. Like, I cannot have her just, trying to destroy my reputation, trying to attack my character, when I don't do that in return, but two, I don't deserve it, because I am a great father. I miss my kids very much. Wow, I didn't expect this. But let me get my help. That's it. I mean, that's it. It's just can't wait to be out of this freaking hellhole. It's been hell. Especially because I'd rather argue with someone, like in past relationships. You yell at each other and you're like, you tell each other off. You go about your business, and life goes on. And this has been just hell. Just like mental, financial, emotional, even my health has been affected by this, So I wanted to put this out in my journal, because one day I want to look back at me and go, wow, you came a long way, man. Congrats. You came a really long way. And I'm going to keep moving. I can't let my feelings stop my traction. My kids, I gotta get to them. So I gotta be strong, for them. And okay, I didn't expect that last part, emotional part at all, but it's what's inside me. You know what I mean? So F it. Can't really care. Can't. That's why I'm here, caring too much.